Oh, music is gonna be loud. Okay. Let me turn on closed captioning. All right. How's everyone's weekend? Mr. Kupo, Sauce Van Man, Highly Kith, Baby Stand, what's up? Did you pick up anything from the recent Ronin drop? No, I did not. Alejandro, hello. I spent the last few days on the Sonic Configurator. Yeah, it is out. If you guys are not keeping up. Oh, hold on, wrong browser. There we go. The configurator for the Sonnet is out, and the pre-order date has been announced, April 22nd. But you can go ahead and configure it on yourself, by yourself right now, sorry. And it should update live. Yeah, go check it out. Space80, I was watching Alex Hiltos. Oh, was he building one yesterday too? This is gonna be my first time ever. Got keycaps for my Icky Aurora round 2. Nice, what'd you get? Whatever color Space80 you have is what I will get for Space65. It's not mine though, it's a client build today. But I guess if you like it, you can get it. Cursed layout? Wait, I feel like this is probably one of the best 75% layouts. Nice PBT Fuji. Nice. Did you get anything, Quappa, from the latest drop? Mackle Pickle, hello. Nice cop. What'd you get? Mr. Zolf. Andy, what's up? Did Gray Studio send you Space 65 round 3? No, they did not. Picked up a Mocha hoodie. Ooh. I'm on group buy for the Aurora 65 special edition, but I'm still split on if I should get the Space 65 round 3 as well. I don't know. I'm not crazy about the Space series. Probably why they didn't send me one. I've never really spoke highly of the Space 65. I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty meh board to me. I mean, it looks cool, but sound and feel wise, it's whatever. But it looks cool at least. It looks like an iPhone? Yeah, it still looks like an iPhone. Or some kind of mobile device. But I guess a lot of people dig this board. I'm just not too big a fan of the overall package. But, I mean, Gray Studio has been around for a while. They make nice boards. They definitely won't scam you. Oh, this is my monkey type scene. Whoops. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. I'm just arranging my... Okay. Nice. Spaceboard's too loud for me, design-wise. Looks like a retro Game Boy. Looks like a retro Game Boy that my sister threw in the toilet. Smooge. What would be your favorite board brand style? That's a loaded question. I mean, there's multiple board brands that I like. I like Keycult. I like TGR. I like Omnitype. Who else makes customs? Geon Works. What other brands? I guess that's Noxary. Have you done any projects with Knee Deep Patina? No, I have not. It looks cool. It's not my personal taste. I can appreciate it, but yeah, not particularly the aesthetic I go for on a keyboard. Mono K, yeah. Oh, knowledge. Hello, I got a question for you, Mr. Taeha Types. Yes, sir. Schwarz Bruder with the 20 months. Thank you. No, you have to wait 4 more months. Bezo Roaming? Yeah, Bezo makes good boards. Who makes the Bauer? Omnitype. Oh yeah, Singa's also very good. I like their stuff. Did that alert just come through? Oh, it got delayed on my feed. Warlord Kingdom with a 19 months, thank you. Leo Cantus with a 22. How do you clean the metal straw? I have one of the... There's a cleaner. One of these boys. Wait, is there a way to clean these or what? Just get soap. I mean, I washed the outside and then I soaped this and then I was just wondering. Oh, I felt like I was gonna get debated or something. Do you use Notion or Obsidian? I use Roam Research. He chews paper, spits it through a straw. Okay. Drink soap? No. Will you be building the sonnet? Yes, I will be sent one before the pre-order opens, I believe. Hold on, let me check my messages with mode. Ooh, okay, looks like tentatively I might be building one the day of the launch. So yes, I will be sent one to build. What's a decent keyboard and easy on the wallet, like a budget build? Check out the NK65 entry edition on NovelKeys. Chair recommendations, get the air on. If it fits your butt. We appreciate your insight. Trip too much, what's up? What is this? I'm feeling perceived. There has to be a catch to this question. I bought the slides on your kit site too. Nice. The slides? Very nice. What is the most expensive keyboard you built except the one you built, Tfue? Probably the number 2 stainless steel. Ointment recommendation? Ointment for what? Is a Zoom 65 worth it? It's pretty nice. Gonna go making me an iced coffee with a metal straw. Yes. Did you dye your hair back? OMG, what? Yo, homie, what's up? Hold on, I should VIP homie. Long time no see, homie. I did dye it black, but it's also just grown out. There's only maybe like this much left. Wait, I did dye it black. But it's pretty much grown out. I've cut off most of it. Tail stream. Hey, yo, chill. She's playing with this. Do you like Matrix Labs boards? Yes, Matrix also makes good boards. Lots of offices and liquidated their furniture during the pandemic. True. I haven't tried the QK65 yet still. Hi, yes, me VIP, yes. You're not gonna bite it? I look good as always. Dude, long time no talk, homie. I haven't talked to you in a while. Am I invited to your wedding? Are you gonna oh, you're moving to LA next year? Wait, next year? My wedding is in a couple months, homie. I mean, if you're gonna fly out here, I'm down. But I don't know if you are. Best budget alu board. Ooh, that's a different question. Aluminum board. I might give the point to the Icky Aurora had a aluminum top. You can go with the NK. Oh my goodness, Hobbs Unbox. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Holy, thank you. QK65 that just came out is also really nice. You can go for Zoom 65 as well. Probably those 3 if you're looking for aluminum. Balkan Echo 60 also probably nice. B and DZ, thank you for 4 months. CG Buell with the 10 months, thank you. Do you know much about cassette tape decks? No, I don't. Hallie Kidding with a Prime. Quacker Clacked with 13 months, thank you. QK65, Zoo 65 I have not tried, but Zoom 65 also nice, yes. Look at this co-working streamer Keck. Okay. Your hair is gonna take some time to get used to. Wait, it's been black for like months now. You guys haven't been watching. BTZ, what's up? Are you joining Space 65 round 3? And if so, which color? No, I am not a fan of any of the Space 65s I've tried so far. Did you get your gasket? Thoughts on new round? I have not received my gasket yet. Smoge. What do you think of Space 65 round 3? I need to make a Space 65 round 3 question. I'm not a big fan of the Space 65. Okay, let's get to the... Oh, why did that switch? Let's get to the build. What keyboard are you using right now? The Hex 4B. Not a fan in terms of aesthetic or total board in general. In general, I think the aesthetics is probably the best thing Space 65 has going for it, but it's just not my taste. I also felt like the sound profile and the typing feel of the Space 65 was whatever to me. Not what I'm looking for. Are you aware that the Space 65 round 3 is now gasket mount? Is it? That doesn't change anything though. Just because it changes to gasket doesn't mean it's necessarily going to sound better. I don't think gasket doesn't necessarily mean it sounds good. Do you like the Space 80? We'll find out. This is my first time building the Space 80 today. Box is nice. Box is nice. Did you join in on Hamon round 2 already? Probably not. I do have Hamon round 1. Hamon is a nice set, but I've got other funds to pay for this year. Yeah, I do have round 1 though. Round 1's very nice. Definitely recommend you guys check out Hamon. Okay, we were sent all the foam gaskets. PC plate plus pour-on pad. Okay, this might be the plate we're using. PCB. Is that supposed to read Apollo? Don't know. All the build videos of the Space 65 round 3 sound overly muted. Probably because everyone who buys it has the foam, right? What is this? Bonus. Oh, extra foam. I see. Have you tried the red jacket switches? No, I have not. Oh, more PCB. What is this? Oh, okay, so the client did already do one build, but they wanted a second build. Should we start off with a typing test of this? Oh, it is not screwed in. What the heck? Let me ask this way. Are you gonna share your wedding photos with us? That is a good question. I will probably share some. I'm like high-key trying to see if I can get some parts sponsored. In which case I will have to share some photos to the public. I'll probably share some, but not like all of it. Yeah. Would you recommend the F1 8X722? I don't think anyone's tried it yet. At least in the States, has it? You should start out with a typing test. Hold on. This is not screwed in. Is that normal? Okay, so this build, it does have the silicone sheet, as well as the one in here, but no foam otherwise. Let's start off with a typing test. Okay, where's the hardware for this though? Let me sponsor you a pair of wedding glasses. Wedding glasses? Is that a thing? Taeha wedding is going to be a battle of film cameras. I will probably have a lot of film cameras out for guests to take photos with. Why would someone sponsor a wedding? Either because they're friends or marketing or who knows, just out of the kindness of their heart. No, it is built, but we're gonna build a second build. Just found out about you. Happy to be tuning in for the first time. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we did get so these are the NovelKey Cream switches from R&D keyboards. They've been actuated for over 320,000 times. And then Lube 205 on stem, 105 on spring. I still haven't found the bag of screws for this. What? Oh, it's all in here. Do you think stacked acrylic case is good? They sound good. I'm personally a big fan of stacked acrylic builds. Sound-wise. Feel-wise, all of them have been pretty stiff so far from what I can tell. Aesthetics, just personal preference. But I do like how stacked acrylic builds sound. This bottom row is messing with my head. Wait, hold on. What the heck is this bottom row? This is 125, 125, 1.5? Well, I didn't even notice. What? Why does it do that? What is the meaning behind this? Oh my, bubble tea. Thank you so much for the 2 months and the 5 gifted. What? Thank you. That bottom row feels cursed. I didn't even notice. I didn't know that was possible. Okay, let's screw this in. We'll start with the build. This is dead. I wonder if my PSU is not strong enough. Because it's definitely not a connection issue. It just doesn't receive the feed. Or I mean, it receives the feed, but it won't come out through the... Do you plan on purchasing the Zoom 65? I have the Zoom 65. Yeah, we built it a while ago. I think they misaligned the switches for a 625 layout on the left side, but kept the 7U spacebar. Interesting. Bottom row is like hidden replies on Twitter. As said, what is the point of so many rings? I don't know, just a personal fashion thing. I like rings. Uh-oh, this does not, oh, there's a remaining screw. He's Thanos? Yeah. Is this keyboard actually for NASA? No, this is not. I wouldn't be surprised if no one at NASA uses this. Actually, can you even bring customs into any NASA facility? I feel like you probably couldn't. You probably have to vet like hardware that comes through. It's all confidential stuff on those facilities. Yeah, security issues, yeah. My in-laws work at NASA and JPL. Yeah, you probably can't bring outside hardware unless you have it pre-approved or something. They're all 90s IBMs. Definitely not 90s IBMs, but yeah, no one had a custom when I used to work there. He meant 2090s. No. I was watching a pharmacist type a bunch today and couldn't help but thinking how much they would benefit. Yeah, I think the medical industry also, you cannot bring your own custom keyboards. Had a chat with my friends about it because a lot of them are in the or health industry. You also cannot bring customs to hospitals and whatnot because of HIPAA. Who knows if you're stealing patient info through your custom keyboard. I'm an OPSEC, you can bring keyboards in just fine. It's just things with removable storage that have problems. Oh, really? Was that Sean? Yeah, it was. Do messages with too many numbers get deleted? I'm not sure. Let me check your message. It shouldn't. Okay, keyboard has been assembled. Okay, not gonna lie. This board does look kind of sick. Oh, I would say the Space80 looks way nicer than the Space65. If you like side glow, if you like a little bit of flare, I could see myself using this. It looks kind of sick. I dig this way more. 31-minute build? No, we haven't even started yet. We're gonna start with a typing test first. I feel like the single-sided Space65 is weak. What do you mean single-sided? I'm an IT manager in a HIPAA compliant environment and I'm using a Rama U80A sequence 2. Alright, Gigabatchy? Someone fired this guy. I'm just kidding. Maybe my friend was wrong. It is possible. Oh, single-sided RGB. I see. Can we get the prediction? Let me figure out the specs. Don't judge my bottom row, it's superior, said the client. They definitely told me the spec of the original build. Let me see if I could find it. Dogmeat, hello. Did I miss the build? No. Oh, okay, so these were built with SP Star Sacramentos. Also Lube with 205 grade 0. I don't like that there is light bleed on the keyboard. There's a little bit here. Well, there's actually just a little bit along this whole edge. There's some on this angle. And it looks like it's because of the flex cut. Is there a flex cut there? Hold on. Yeah, there's a flex cut there along this whole top edge. The only place I really notice it are left shift and backspace. It's just coming out through the stabilizer cut. And then this whole top row, there's a little bit of bleed. Plate foam would block the bleed. That's true. If you taped it, yeah. This seems pretty well controlled. All right, predictions are over. Here we go. First typing test of the week. Turn it over. Oh, this is sick. Oh, it looks kind of nice with the teal. Oh, Space80 kind of hot. Dude, screw the Space65. Give me a new round of Space80. Ooh. Oh, what's up, Soran? I like. All right. Here we go. Pause the music. This is what it sounds like with the SP Star Sacramento Lube 205 grade 0. We're going to rebuild it with, not rebuild, we're going to build it with NovelKey Creams today though. You guys did not miss the build. This is how loud the mouse clicks are right at keyboard level. We do. Okay, first one, the first one of the week. You know what the moss sound like. That's the build. Okay, it sounds pretty muted. Not the craziest. It might be because, oh, whoops. Because of the mid-layer foam they used. We'll see how this sounds with creams. Whoa, first time chat from the TFT God Robin Songs? What's the hello? I'm a big fan. Nice to meet you. Tim, one thing with the 14 months. Giga Batchy with the Prime sub. Kaiboards with the 16 months. Thank you, thank you. Cat Jammer with the Tier 1. Customer support. Thank you so much for the host. Hope you had a great stream. Okay, let's build this. We did start off with a typing test, but we have a second build to do. Let's see how this sounds with whipped creams. It looks insane quality, to be fair, worth the price. Also just painful regardless. How are the lubed creams compared to the box creams? Well, these were pre-lubed, or sorry, pre-broken in, so these are, I hope they're smooth. We'll find out. No, I'm a big fan. Robin's a big fan? Oh, shoot. Not the real Robin songs? No, I think it's the real one. He has a badge. Yeah, this is pretty broken in. It's got like a decent coating of lube. I would rate it like 6, 7 out of 10. So kind of thick, but not too thick. Are we going to use all the foam today? Let me see. Let me message. We do need to test this. Start with the, oh my, so bright. Let's see. It's thickly lubed. No, yeah, they are not stock switches. But creams out of the box are not that smooth. If you guys want to buy whipped creams, that's, it seems like that's what the young kids are calling it nowadays. You can get them from R&D KB. They sell broken in switches. Is that a hot swap board? I want to say there was probably a hot swap PCB offering for this, right? But this one is not. We're going solder today. Where's VIA? VIA. Okay. Oh, this isn't VIA supported? Hold on. Is there a firmware for this? This is not supported by VIA. You have to get the file? Oh, okay. Let me see. Gray Studio. Huh? Gray Studio COD 67 HB85. Is that the Shimmer? Is that the name of this PCB? I want to say it's HB75. You have to download the JSON. It's after Discord. Can you send me a link? I'm not in their Discord. I refuse to join more Discords. Oh, I found it. Info.json. Wait. I have to build my own? Oh, come on. Okay, got it. I got it. Spring of Via. I just need to load the firmware. Objects should have property layouts, lighting, matrix. This JSON does not work. Oh, hold on, there's a new one. BTZ sent me something. Let's see if this one works. Ah, there we go. Thank you. Stream is saved. Nice. That's the wrong PCB. Okay, so we're gonna go with the same weird layout. Wait, this has support? This has support for regular. Oh, so the client just built this wrong. I see. Okay, this is the first time seeing this. Okay, let's test this. You know, this might be the first time I've ever seen this layout in my life. Client inventing new layouts? They might have just spearheaded a new keyboard meta. Or we still go 7U bottom row. With this weird mod business. This layout actually pog? For those of you guys just tuning in, this is the bottom row. It's 125, 125, 1.5, 7U, 1.5, 125, 125. So it's still symmetrical. You know, it kind of works. Yeah, I feel like if you end up using novelties here, it kind of works. Like you might not notice it at first glance. I for sure didn't until someone pointed it out. It could be worse, I suppose. It's growing on me, but I don't know how much I like it yet. I do think 1.51, 1.5 still looks probably nicer. Normal caps lock. Did he pay out doubters? Oh shoot, I forgot. I did not pay out. Choose outcome. It's okay, this is only the first one of the week. I'm gonna block this because I'm getting blinded. Probably really wanted to use the novelties? Yeah, maybe. Okay, PCB works fine. Okay. What's the reason behind this testing? I'm just getting into mech keyboards. If you skip this step and it turns out that your PCB had issues, you're going to have to desolder all the switches you soldered on. So that's why it's good practice to check your PCB. Because once I solder on switches, I mean, that's a lot of work, right? And then if it turns out that something was borked, that you never should have even used the PCB from the start, you just wasted a couple hours of your life. So better to check to make sure there's no issues. It's also good practice to check because you never know when you solder or just building, even if it's hot swap, when you're just plugging in switches, it is possible that you somehow break it without you knowing. So at least if you check beforehand, you know for a fact that it used to work and that you somehow ended up breaking it. Okay, we're gonna use TX stabs. I think these might be white TX. Oh, okay. We have not seen the white TX stabs. This is winkeyless. Nice. Let's build with this. Also, some runners won't give you a new PCB if you have soldered them already. Also true, yes. If you guys only buy one PCB, you want to for sure make sure that it works, right? If you start building, that voids any kind of insurance policy they might offer. So make sure you check before you actually build. Because the moment you start soldering or tinker with it, good luck trying to get a refund or an extra PCB or something. We're gonna need all stabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. You still take commissions. Bespoke commissions, still not open. Build service, I just recently reopened about a month ago. Hopefully it should reopen more often. Should I do it when my keyboard is hot swappable? If your build is hot swappable, it's not as important. I generally don't for hot swap. Even these shims are white. Look. Pretty nice, pretty nice. The copycat TV with the 10 months, thank you. This is how I track how long I've been in this hobby. Rabbit hole, thank you. PK Dragon, thank you so much for the 7 months. Camarak with the 3. False, I'm the biggest fan. Sensei Benji with the 7 months, thank you, thank you. I love that shirt, great color. Thank you. It's just brown. Not a special brown or anything. I'm not too familiar with TX stabs. What are the shims for? So TX stabs currently are only clip-in. So it's essentially the same as a toothpick mod. You'll see once I insert it, once this goes through on the PCB, you insert the shim on this end, so that way it doesn't pop off. Because clip-in stabs, the one downside is that if you don't secure it, it can potentially become undone when you're pulling out keycaps. So in the past, people used to just break off the ends of toothpicks and stick it in this, but TX stabs provide the shim. Any other builds you have lined up in the near future? Yes, I have tons of builds lined up. It's just to help ensure that they stay in place. Yes, that is correct. Because with a screw and stab, you're actually screwing down the stabilizer to the PCB, so it should not pop. At least the stabilizer housing. But with clip-in stabs, it can. Toothpick mod is a nice one. Only mod I use. Nice. Man, I feel like my Lisp has gotten so bad with these recent set of trays. They like added a new bit of, there's like a bump on by these trays now to help fix my bite. And I've been lisping worse than I used to. I don't know if it's evident on stream. Have you completed Elijah's keyboard yet? No, we still need to finish up lubing the switches. Maybe I'll get to it this week. We do have another chill stream coming up. Maybe I'll finish lubing then. I have TX stabs pre-ordered. Excited them to try them out on my TK1. Nice. Do you prefer TX or Stabies? As of now, TX. I mean, you can't even buy Stabies, can you? And Stabies only work well with GMK or ABS non-PBT sets at the moment, as far as I know. But we'll see when the new revision of Stabies come out, if they trump TX stabs. So far, I would say TX is my favorite. We did also try the Owl Lab stab last week. It was nice, but I think TX was better. I'm using TX stabs for the first time whenever I get to build my Hoshizora. Nice. Used TX stabs yesterday. It feels like a cheat code. You barely do anything. Yeah, you really don't need a whole lot of lube. I use Stabies with CRP. It's fine. No problems with Xiaomi on Stabies. Well, I think it's more of a precautionary statement that Zambumon has put out because they haven't fully figured out the tolerances. So if it works with PBT, you just won the luck of the draw. But yeah, I guess for optimal guaranteed performance, Zambumon does recommend GMK. Scandal what? Oh, scammed? Brian the Mandalorian, it was 18 months. Chat. Have you guys watched the Netflix Korean show 2521? I just finished yesterday. It's pretty good, pretty dank drama, would recommend. No, especially any of you boomers who like to reminisce about the 80s and 90s. It's set during that era with a lot of dank. Oh, I guess it's only referencing Korea. I guess if you didn't know about 80s in Korea, it might not mean as much. But still, it's a pretty good watch, I would say. Made me tear up a couple times. I like the ink stabs too. I have not tried ink stabs yet, I think. The ending was so unsatisfying, Fire series, but holy. I felt like it was a realistic ending. It wasn't like a cookie cutter K-drama ending. What was the name of the show? 2521. It was trending on Netflix for a while. It might be still. It has Namjook? Yeah. Is Duroc V2 just trash? No, I think Duroc V2 are still perfectly fine. You will need to apply... I mean, yeah, I think Duroc V2s aren't obsolete per se. Because TX stabs are so hard to get, I think Duroc stabs are still relevant. If TX stabs can ever be fully in stock, like Duroc V2 is, then yeah, I would say Duroc V2 is obsolete in that sense. But Duroc V2 is still fine. I've had nothing but problems with owl stabs. They sound and feel good once you tune them, and 3 days later they start ticking. Are TX better than Durocs? I would say so, yes. But Durocs are still, you can still tune them to be perfectly fine. I watch K-dramas to escape reality, not watch it happen on the big screen. Smooge. C3 stabs? I do not like C3 stabs though. The only reason you should get C3 stabs, in my opinion, is if you absolutely care about the overall theme of your keyboard and there's a certain color scheme you're going for. If you don't care about the color scheme of your stabilizer, I would say just get Duroc V2 or TX. Okay, today's jazz might be a little too old for chat. I don't know if you guys like older jazz. Let's do more contemporary. This jazz isn't old enough, TBH. Oh, I'm digging it. Oh shoot, should I have gone back to it? Whoops. Oh, chat, I also finished Shokugeki. I know I'm behind on this anime. Wait, are there only 2 seasons? Because Shokugeki season 2 just it didn't really close out anything. How many seasons are there? Wait, there's 5? There's 4? Oh. Okay, Hulu only had 2 seasons, so I thought that was it. I see. There's more seasons. That makes sense, because I was going to say, season 2 had no closure. There's an anime I just found out about. It's a jazz anime called Kids on the Slope. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of Kids on the Slope. I've heard it was whatever though, story-wise. The music sounded pretty nice, but I heard the plot was aight. So I don't know if I should invest time into it. If the story's trash, I might just listen to it. I can just listen to the songs and then call it a day. When Jen isn't around, Nathan watches sussy food anime. Okay, Jen's actually watched Shokugeki. She watched it in like high school or college. Food Wars has been on my list. Would you recommend? Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's very comedic, slightly sensual. So don't watch when your parents are around. It's a pretty fun anime. Are you shooting in 30 or 24? I'm a 24 FPS game. Okay, this guy's a little too hectic. Def don't watch with parents around. just slight. You know, it's covered. Everything's covered. Food Wars gets old after a while. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews about the last season. Wait, so do people just not watch the last season? Is it not worth watching? Is that what I need to do? Okay, let's lube the wire now. No, you should watch it. Wraps up the story. I see. What the heck just happened to my transition? That is not what I use. What is this? Remove. Remove. Fade to color? Oh, I don't like that. Add a swipe? Oh, that's what it was. I see, I see, I see. I see. Imagine being a 30-year-old and can't watch animes, movies, anime series that has a bit of lewd stuff in it. Hey, some 30-year-olds live with their parents. Currently watching your Keeble Harbor build in this live stream, Taeha. Nice. Lou Polly, thank you for the Prime sub. Philip McCrevis, the 17 months. Would you say Duroc V2s are akin to Zeal screw and stabs? Yes, I would say so. Yeah, the one nice thing about TX stabs is that they don't require a whole lot of lube. Especially if you use XHT. you can go fairly thin. Do you still game these days, like Valorant and stuff? Not TFT though. No, I have been exclusively only playing TFT. I have not been playing any other game. Will you be building a chapter 1? I haven't been reached out by the chapter 1 folks, so I'm not sure. Do you watch JoJo? I saw the first 5 seasons. I have not seen the latest one. Or first 4? I've watched all but the most recent. "52% of Americans 18 to 29-year-olds live with their parents." Wait, really? 52%? Well, I guess that's including 18. I feel like 18 to 29 is a very massive range. So much changes also from 18 to 29. I feel like that should be split up. A lot of high school kids are... Don't some high school kids turn 18? You're legit including high school to like mid-working professional age group. A lot, dude? Yeah. I feel like that range should be adjusted. Have you tried to drop Polypanda X's? No, I have not tried them yet. What have people's reviews been? I haven't watched any videos. But I want to say, I don't know, I guess I'm not expecting much from the Drop X. Uh, 17% of US 25 to 34-year-olds live with their parents in 2020. Okay. Maybe that's a more suitable range, 25 to 34. 17%? That's not that bad, is it? Although I also feel like the pandemic has probably skewed that statistic. A lot of people moved in with their families because of COVID. What are you leaving stabs with? Krytox XHT BDZ. What are the stab stoppers for? You will find out in a bit once I install them. Have you tried the Zeal Crystal Tactile switches? Yes. I thought it was okay. I think the clickies are much more worth the buy from Zeal at the moment. Close to 1 in 5, depends on how you put that into context. Wait, 17% is... Oh, that is 1 in 5. You're right. That was taken in 2020, so that was pandemic. 2020 was like peak pandemic, no? Yeah, 2020 was like omega peak pandemic. Manicus, thanks for the Prime sub. That's my case. Started working remote, so I might as well move back to my mom's place. Yeah. Plus, like, rent and buying houses has just gotten so expensive. At least in the major cities. I feel like 2021 is the peak pandemic. 2020 is the onset. Really? No. Wait, no, yes, you're right. I feel like late 2020 probably started peaking. Let's not talk about housing. I want to cry. Same. 2020 was the biggest hysteria. 2021 was when the real cases started coming in with huge numbers. Census was released in 2020 but doesn't reflect that year's data. Oh, it doesn't? Wait, so how behind is the census data? If they release something in 2020, is that not data from that year? Prices of homes aren't even what makes it so expensive, it's the interest rates that are continually climbing. Well, I wouldn't know. Nowhere near being a house owner. So I haven't even looked into any of that. Plus 2% interest since December. It's last year's. I see. Housing prices in my area are out of control. Same. Tell me about it. No, it's not interest. It's inflation and rate stagnation. It's not just that. It's also the fact that more houses are being bought with cash than ever before now. Wait, do people actually buy houses fully with cash? Why has that number been going up? Oh, is it because of the meme stocks? Did everyone crash out on meme stocks and crypto? Is that what's happening? Lots of banks and investors are buying houses. A lot of foreign investors. Foreign investors are buying houses in the US right now? Shanghai bought couple multi-million-dollar house in cash in my parents' neighborhood. What? Wait, what did... SMH, man. I mean, not that I can afford a multi-million-dollar house in the first place, but... The formula for buying houses in the Bay is to work for tech company, wait till Arsis vest, then put that down as down payment. Zillow buying up houses with... Yeah, I've heard of Zillow buying up houses. Bulb time to move out of small towns in the middle of nowhere to afford houses, if that is even affordable. No. I feel like if you're living in the middle of nowhere with a house right now, you should just be sitting on that house. One day, inevitably, everyone will move out to the middle of nowhere. I mean, unless you're like deep in the middle of nowhere, then maybe hard pass. But if you're like on fringe middle of nowhere, that could potentially become booming cities, you should hodl. But who knows, it might not happen in your lifetime too. Canada is trying to implement a 20% tax on foreign investors in Ontario. Holy, a 20% tax? That sounds insane. That's a big feels bad. Holy crap. I came for Keeves, I left with more stress. My plan is to live in a cabin in the middle of the woods and become a witchy artist hermit. You know Maureen creates? Maureen? I wouldn't mind that if I had infinite money to sustain myself. Like if I could have a dank cabin in the woods and just live out there for the rest of my life, I would be pretty down. I'm definitely more of a woods guy than the ocean or the beach. Going on cabin trips is so fun, but also just nature-wise. Not a big C guy. In Spain, it's close to 50% tax. Holy. Remember how I watch K-dramas to escape reality? Do you guys watch my stream to escape reality? Should I stop talking about taxes and housing? My significant other makes combined $325K a year, and we still live in a one-bedroom apartment in the Bay. Wait, your significant other, is that with you combined 325K or just they make 325K a year? Also, if they're working in the Bay, 325K a year, that probably includes stocks and like options. So it's probably not monetarily actually 325K. Because like even if you make 325K a year, half of that could be stock options. Let's talk about our feeling. Taeha stream is peak escapism. No, we're gonna turn this into a a very hard-hitting reality stream. ASL check, please. 325 can get you more than one bedroom in the Bay, WTF. I guess depend on where they live in the Bay. I'm not sure. Never really looked into buying houses in the Bay. But I imagine it's pretty expensive. Is it Taeha peaks now? What do you mean Taeha peaks? People escape to keyboards because at least a key cult is more affordable than a house. You're not wrong. Most people in chat probably have a better chance of winning a key cult one day than affording a house. I would bet money on that. What is the statistic of someone owning a house? It's gotta be minuscule, right? I gave up on key cult. I've lost 6 raffles in a row. Okay, you gotta keep trying. I have a house, but no key cult. Smoge. Wait, Maldred, you have a house, but no key cult? I have many key cults, but no house. You want to trade? Kinda down. I'm down if you're down. You can have more than just my key cults. I'll throw in my TGR if you want. I'll trade you a key cult for a room and a year's free rent. Wait, that's kind of worth. What? 1 key cult for a year's worth free rent in SD? I'm kind of down. Although I have no need to be an SD right now. Okay, we're going to use no foam in this build. So this foam can die. Let's install the switches. Room equals shack. Okay. Lots of switches lubed in that year though. Trade offer. Key cult house. I'm so down. Okay, so we are building with a polycarb plate today. I'm sure this man's gonna make you build his keyboards in the room, in the free room. Okay, if I desperately needed a year's worth of free rent, that's so worth. I would build whatever keyboard you want, all year round. Build keyboards is a weird euphemism. Yeah, that's what the Zoomers call it nowadays. Wait, I wonder if keyboards are perpetuating younger kids to hook up. Because now there's a legitimate reason for texts to include the word lube now. Like if you're a young kid in high school or middle school, it's a great chance you're into keyboards now, and your parents probably know about it too. So you can use code words. Talk about lube all day, and your mom will never suspect a thing. She'll think you're talking about lubing switches with your friends. But little does she know, you are not lubing switches. What? Young kids are building keys? I don't know. Did you guys bring the lube? LMAO, you think KB nerds get any? Dude, surprisingly, a lot of people in chat are dating. Let's take a poll. Are you guys dating, chat? Yes or no? Dating or married? Or in a relationship? Yes or no? Let's see. I know for a fact a lot of people in the hobby are married. Maybe because we're all boomers. Oh, it's majority no now. Oh, I'm sorry I asked. Whoops. Racing Postman. They're going to do the tier 1 sub. IBM went to 16 months. Thank you, thank you. Way to rub it. It's okay. Nothing wrong with being single. I'm dating and divorced. I didn't see that option. I'm married and dating. Wow. Look at you. Getting all the perks. Okay, this one's a bit over lubed, but it'll soften up. At least no rattle. Okay, no rattle on this. Oh, why does this sound like that? Okay, there is no rattle. So, who was asking about the shims? Now that we've confirmed that the stabilizers don't rattle, we can install these shims. So as you can see, these are clip-in stabs, right? There's nothing actually holding that stabilizer. It can potentially just pop out. If you yank hard enough, this will get undone. So by filling that gap, you're essentially inserting this to widen those prongs and fill in the negative space. Now you've pushed out the clip all the way to the side, and it'll be much harder, if not impossible, for it to just pop off now. Otherwise known as toothpick mod, yes. Before we had these little shims that came with the stabs, people used to just stick a toothpick and then snap it off, or snap off the excess length. We have done actual toothpick mod a couple times on stream. Are they easy to remove? Yeah, it's pretty easy to remove. You do need to intentionally remove it though. It doesn't just fall off once you install it. Or that's the idea. Wouldn't screws be better? Yes, I mean screwing it in would be the superior way, but TX stabs don't come in screw-in models. They only have clip-in. Any tips on lubing stabs? I constantly need to holy mod mine. Have you watched my tutorial on YouTube? I would say follow that. You don't need to holy mod stabs. So it's like a wedge that expands the clip to increase the friction to secure them. Yes. You're expanding the wedge so that it fully, yes. Has TX ever mentioned they're considering making screw-in versions? I'm not sure. It would be nice though. But I mean, I also don't mind clip-in. If you're going with a genuine reason to use clip-in over screw-in, is that screw-in stabs tend to have a bigger footprint. So when you build with gummy O-ring gasket, for example, that might get in the way depending on how the board was designed. Clip-in stabs like these can be made to be a little bit smaller than screw-in stabs. Wait a minute. The prong snapped off. Hold on. Should I just shove 2 of these in here or what? Oh, actually, I think that works. We can carry on. Akimi Yamaki, thank you for the prime, 5 months. Racing Postman with a tier 1, thank you. Oh, I think that's what the extra clip was. When I opened the TX stabs first, I remember saying, what is this? I think that's what it was. A Cuban, 팀버루프님 안녕하세요. Are O-rings actually useful? When you say O-ring, do you mean the O-rings you install under the keycap? Or do you mean like O-ring gummy gasket? Luke W, think it was 4 months. Who the baby? I the baby. What does that mean? Yeah, keycaps. They do work if you're trying to silence your upstroke. I personally don't like how it feels. But yes, they do achieve a more muted sound if that's what you're going for. Or downstroke, sorry. Silence the downstroke, sorry. Silence your upstroke. Okay. Josh Made, thanks for the 18 months. Luke W, thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, I mean, if you like to install a rubber silicone around your little stem, to change the feel of that upstroke, downstroke, then yes, O-rings do perform. They do what they claim to do. Is this a palm plate? No, this is polycarb. You might actually like those on silent switches, otherwise the feel kind of ruins it. Yeah, that is a consideration. I've never actually used O-rings on silent builds, but I mean, you already get the mush from the silent switches. Maybe the O-rings might help even silence the build even more, and you might not notice as much of the mush, because you do feel that slight mush when you install O-rings, especially if you're someone who bottoms out, because every time you bottom out, you're going to feel that mush. What's your favorite spring type weight? I'm a fan of 62 gram long spring. If I had to pick one for the rest of my life to use. A rubber on my stem, yes. What stabs are those? They are TX stabs. 62 gram TX long spring gang, yes. Best spring. Only spring you need. I found an interesting typing test of half silent switches. He just removed the pads at the bottom for the downstroke. Ah, interesting. So he only, wait, he removed the pads at the bottom for the downstroke. I've never considered that. Only silencing half? That could be an interesting experiment. PC is soft, Palm is softer, FR4 is glass. Oh, yes, yes. Have you looked at the modes on it? Yes. We did talk about it earlier this stream. Configurator is live. Pre-order opens on April 22nd. And I will be building one most likely the day of. Taeha has strong fingers? No, no, no. Actually, my finger is low-key kind of strong. Oh, also chat, no EU-friendly stream tomorrow. It will be pushed back to 7 p.m. tomorrow. So I apologize for any morning stream viewers. I most likely will not stream at 10 a.m. tomorrow, but I will make up for it at 7 p.m. tomorrow. NK Creams, what year is this? Dude, creams are not bad. Once you've broken them in, I think they're still a great switch. They sound and feel nice. I don't know if there's another switch that really sounds like creams. Nice creams. I mean, if you're going after the feel, you could definitely get smoother or just as smooth switches, but I feel like creams are pretty unique in sound. Can you stream at 4 a.m. PST tomorrow? 4 a.m.? I might as well just not sleep. Pull an all-nighter. There are any switch testers with 60 gram plus switches? Are there? My sweet spot is 40 gram myself, but so many 60 plus switches have cooler parts. I just worry about 60 gram feeling plus hard to press. I don't know off the top of my head, but some switch tester websites let you install your own. You can like mix and match different switches, so it really depends on where you buy it from. I haven't bought one in a while, so hard to say. Alternatively, you can buy just the springs and then spring swap it with whatever you get from the switch tester. The springs are pretty easy to, they're pretty cheap to buy. What switch sounds similar to Topra? I don't think any switch sounds similar to Topra. Topra is in a class of its own. Doesn't really have, there's no MX switch that really comes close to Topra. IBMer, thanks for the gift this sub. U4s can get close. Sound wise? Oh, they didn't ask sound, they just said almost similar to Topra. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, I guess feel you can replicate to a certain degree, but sound wise, no switch. Would you rather buy a bag of springs or a Logitech K120? Depends on if I need springs or not. Probably would not buy a Logitech K120. Logitech keyboards are doo-doo. What tactical switch sounds the best? Sound is subjective. But I like the sound of MX Brown's or Topra. Topra is a tactical switch. Wasn't a huge fan of long springs. Felt like my keycaps were fighting back at my fingertips. Have you considered a lighter long spring? So I would say a 62 gram long spring probably feels heavier than a regular 62 gram spring. You could go a little bit lighter than your normal preferred weight with long springs if you feel that it was too heavy. But I mean, it's also possible you don't like long springs in general, which is perfectly fine. Then no need to stick with long springs. I'm not the fan of Topra sound. I think it's not their best quality. What? I'm just kidding. I disagree. But if that's how you feel, we just won't be friends. I recently built my first keyboard last week, and keyboards are so fire. Nice. Nice. Topra is crazy marshmallowy if lubed and tuned. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Stock sounds great too. Yeah, agreed. Oh, also chat, how many of you guys are baseball experts? I am going to be needing a lot of fantasy baseball help. I do not keep up with baseball at all. Okay, let's put this aside for now. We're gonna need to solve this. Why would you join a fantasy baseball league? It's with friends. Every year I join fantasy telling myself I'm going to keep up. But it's just so hard. Baseball's even worse because it's daily. And there's so many games. Whatever you do, draft. No, we already did the draft. I was 5th pick, so I did not guess Otani. Deskies just hit the rounder tactile domes that come with 35 gram. Ooh, is there a buy-in? There was a $50 buy-in. It's not the end of the world if I lose, but could be nice chump change. Fantasy football is by far the easiest. Yeah, I agree. I think fantasy football is my favorite. I've never tried fantasy basketball. But basketball also has a ton of games. Football is just easy because everyone just plays on 2 days of the week, 2 or 3. Just use the automated start player function. Oh. I'm in a FPL league that's a $200 buy-in. Okay, $200 buy-in is too much. I don't think I know enough to risk that big of a buy-in. Baseball literally has 100 more games than basketball. Yeah, it's a lot. Are those creams lubed? Yes, they are. I played baseball when I was very little. I picked flowers. The guy at the top of our league is 3,000 overall out of 9 million players. Yeah, what a nerd. I'm just kidding. All right, it is time for sponsor time. We have a couple sponsors of the channel. First one in alphabetical order being CableMod. Head on over to cablemod.com/TaehaTypes. Hopefully you guys were all able to take advantage of the discount code that I had last week. It is now over. But yeah, they also have a very easy to use, what is going on with this? Configurator to build out your own custom cable. They got everything. They got limos, aviators, coiled, straight, gradient. They got all of it. They make really nice cables. Check out cablemod.com/TaehaTypes. Time to make a TaehaTypes typing test casino league. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's possible. If you made a fantasy league of keyboard streamers. Because all the keyboard streamers do typing tests, right? And then there's some formula to compute a score based off of words per minute, number of redos taken, number of errors made. I wonder if that's possible. That's kind of nerdy. That's true. It would be very hard to track because you would literally need someone to report the scores of the streams every week. It could be fun though. Typing test for Alex Altos wouldn't be fair. There should probably be a system. So you can only have a class of higher typists, a class of like mid-speed typists, and a class of like low-speed typists. And you can only have like a certain amount from each category or something. Or there's probably a way to enforce like positions, but with typing speed somehow. Like for example, you could draft Chubbies, who probably types the fastest amongst all the keyboard streamers. But then it's a gamble because he barely streams nowadays. I'm drafting a stenographer. Oh, okay. You just do it based on the average words per minute for the people, and then you have a weight system and weighs them based on that average. This sounds super doable in Excel if you had a single bot in each channel. That is true. If you just had all the streamers with this bot, and then they have to self-report. But then you have to self-report. What if people fake their scores? Because there's no way to just scrape words per minute data off a video feed, I would think. Someone would still need to do the reporting. Anyways, let's move on to the sponsor segment again. I got sidetracked. The next sponsor that we have is DiviniKey. Head on over to diviniKey.com/TaehaTypes. I'm sorry I haven't gotten to the DK Oni switches yet, but I do have some. I've got a ton of switches I need to try. But they just recently announced their own linear switch, which you can purchase. Check out DK Oni linear switches. DiviniKey has tons of other keyboard products as well. They have some cheap affordable keyboard cases in stock on their website. They sell lubed pre-lube switches as well. If you don't want to lube your own switches and would rather pay someone to do it, check out diviniKey.com/TaehaTypes. Next, we have KBD fans. Head on over to kbdfans.com/Taeha types. I don't think they have a GMK set running at the moment, but my current favorite group buys running on KBD fans are the Soul Series desk mat, as well as the Synchronized desk mat series. Go check those out if you guys are in the market for a nice looking desk mat. They both have some pretty cool designs. It is a pre-order though, so keep that in mind, not in stock. Head on over to kbdfans.com/Taeha types. You know how long your sponsor will last for Divinity? Yeah, I refresh my sponsors every year, so we're at least together for the year, unless one of us messes up royally. But yeah, link should be active. I mean, it's the affiliate link is active whether I'm a sponsor or not. Next, we have Keycult. Head on over to keycult.com. I don't think they've made an announcement over this weekend, but they make some of the nicest custom mechanical keyboard kits in the hobby right now. If you can afford to win their raffles and pay the ticket price, check out keycult.com. Our next sponsor is NovelKeys. Head on over to novelkeys.xyz. I lied. Our next sponsor is Mode. Forgot. M comes before N. They're, if you guys have not seen the Mode Sonnet configurator that came out, hold on, I should spam the link for you guys. The configurator has been announced for the Mode Sonnet. The pre-order will be opening on April 22nd. You guys can use the configurator to predetermine which colorway you like and all. But the Sonnet finally being released. I will be building one most likely the day of. Once it gets finalized, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. But check out modedesigns.com/Taeha types. You can also still pre-order the Mode 80 2022 edition. Go check them out. NovelKey's forehead? Yes, yes, yes. N before M except after P. What? Is that true? You're lying. Next, we have NovelKeys. Head on over to novelkeys.com. PBT Raw still available for pre-order. Another nice looking set designed by Mr. Bip. PBT Cherry Blossom is in stock on NovelKeys. If you guys are in the market for... Oh, wait, shoot. No. I forgot Kinetic Labs. There's another K sponsor. Whoops. Our next sponsor is kineticlabs.store/Taeha types. Go check them out. If you guys are in the market for affordable PBT solutions, PBT keycap solutions, check out their Polycap series of keycaps. They also carry tons of lubes, lube accessories, desk mats, and they carry some switch options as well, like the Penguin Tactiles, which are popular amongst the young folks. Check out kineticlabs.store/Taeha types. Oh my, the streamer? Dude. I'm sorry English is my second language. Haven't fully adjusted to this new sponsor lineup. Now we have NovelKeys again. Head on over to novelkeys.com/Taeha types. We mentioned PBT Raw, PBT Cherry Blossom. You can also still join the pre-order for the NK65 Entry Edition, Super User Edition. If you guys are looking for a pre-budget but still nice quality 65% entry-level keyboard, check it out. I do have a discount code with NovelKeys. Use code REDO at checkout to save 5% off in-stock products. They have a ton of desk mats, switches, keyboard accessories, keycap sets. NovelKeys is cool. NK should pay you more. You mentioned it 3 times. No, it's novelkeys.com. They still own the .xyz domain, I think, but they switched over to .com a while ago. but they are still novelkeys.xyz in my heart. Our next sponsor is OmniType. Head on over to omnitype.com/Taeha types. No new keycap set this month, but they still have GMK Modern Dolce 2 in stock, GMK Pono in stock, as well as SA Dual Shot in stock. You can grab a set, not a pre-order. I do have a discount code with OmniType as well. Use code SWEETTAE at checkout to save 5% off in-stock OmniType products. They have several desk mats, switches. If you're looking for storage solutions for your keyboard, switches, keycaps, OmniType has those too. Check out omnitype.com/Taeha types and use code SWEETTAE. And last but not least, we have Prime Keyboards. Head on over to primekb.com/Taeha types. Their website's back up and running. You can you can still purchase some DSA keycap sets from them if you have never tried the DSA profile. Highly recommend DSA Bounty Hunter and DSA Aspen. You can also still purchase some Prime E acrylic cases from Prime KB as well. And Prime Keyboards also stocks several lube options, keyboard building accessories and tools, and they carry a modest selection of switches themselves too. Check out primekb.com/Taeha types. Do you think Austin will be better built with Duroc Palm on PC or blacks on Alu? Oh, I've never tried the Austin. I'd probably go blacks on Alu though. That's the default. I wish OmniType runs another run of Bauer 2 before I die. I feel like they will. Unless you plan on dying soon. Which I hope you're not. Well, Bauer is here to stay. When are you building your F77 Repro? It's been like half a year. I will build this soon. Crap. I need to get to my personal builds again. There was a phase where I cleared out my personal build queue, and then now I'm back to client builds. Maybe I'll save it for a subathon. Generally, I feel like I do most of my personal builds. I get them done during a subathon. Yeah, I didn't need to build that though. It's just been sitting in my closet. RIP. Where do you buy your lubes from? Check out switchmod.net/Taeha types. Saves you 4% off your lube orders. That's where I get all of my lubes. Yeah, I have a ton of affiliate links and discount codes linked in the underlay of the stream in the sponsors panel. I also have them linked in all of my videos that get published. Using my affiliate links sometimes get you discount codes. If not, I do have discount codes sometimes. Are you still into film cameras? Yes. Did you pull an April Fool's prank this year? No. I've never been one to do April Fool's stuff. I'm not a good prankster. Do you take orders from people? Yes. Check out my website. I am currently closed, but if you sign up for the newsletter, I do ping when I'm open. Did you see the Lulstacks April Fool's post? No, what did he post? I replaced the salt shaker with sugar 1 year and my dad ruined his steak a few days later. GG. Yeah, I've never done that. That's too cruel. Imagine if you had, oh shoot, I forgot one of the shims. Imagine if you had bought like a nice steak only to realize he sprinkled a bunch of sugar on it. I was like 13. He posted a desk cam length nest as a response to your triple nest setup. Oh no, I must have missed it. I did not see that. Okay, a couple more switches left. And we're done. Candied steak. Yikes. Hold on, I need to install the shim. It's here. Oh, wait, he tagged me? When XX Dubs declares she was positively need a desk cam view length nest for streaming, we listen. When Taeha types displays 3 nests in a row on stream, he is clearly sending us a fierce direct message. Wait, this isn't even a prank. I feel like artisan buyers would buy this for sure. He is making it a thing? Oh? Yeah, it's not even a prank. People would for sure buy that. He looks so sad though. It's like he didn't want it to run. How easy is it to remove solder from switches, should you ever have to? If you're skilled with desoldering, it should not be that hard. Wait, what is that engraving though? Is that a plant with like stars? It's Patty's logo. Oh, what? Is that her logo? I must have missed her logo. Okay. It's a ginkgo leaf. Ah. I recently got a keyboard stand that holds 2 keyboards, but there's a secret compartment that holds switches and artisans. Pretty neat. Ooh, can you send me a link? I don't know if I've seen a keyboard stand that also has a compartment for artisans. Have you built a Space65? I'm tempted. I need to make a Space65 command. No, I have not. At least not the most recent round. Everyone Google nerd XX dubs. Let me know what you find. Nerd XX dub. Oh, fudge. All right, don't Google that. Good thing that was not on stream. Yo, someone needs to tell LulzStacks about this. This is not good SEO for this guy. Nerd Design, they need to hire a social media manager. Their SEO, someone needs to, yeah, they need a lot of help with SEO. That's all I'll say. Is it possible that the type of keycaps make a board sound scratchier? I want to say yes, but it's not necessarily because of the keycaps. It might more so be due to the tolerances between the keycaps and the switch, whatever you may be using. But it's not because a keycap set per se is inherently scratchier. If that makes sense. We really doing this bottom row? Yeah, they wanted it to use the novelties. Oh, Mike was not really pointed at me this whole time. Were these creams broken in before lubing? Yes. They were actuated 320,000 times. Okay, caps lock looks pretty straight. Left side overall looks pretty good. Lens of Lucas, thank you for the 5 months. Good day to you. Lie 6in, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Half 201, hello. Sounds good. Yeah, you don't really get much of that scratchy sound signature from these broken creams. They have been broken in a ton. Okay, this right side needs a bit of straightening. I think those whipped creams are not actuated to 320. Okay. Smarter Panda, they were 10 months. Can you send me the link? I'll pick a color for you. Okay, backspace ever so slightly crooked. No, like they are being sold now. Oh, they're being sold at 620. That's a very long break-in process. Okay, backspace looks good. Pipe key looks straight. Oh, yikes. Enter key is not straight. Do some switches required to be broken in? They're not, it's not required. But if you can afford to, it's mostly for out of the box feel. Like if you use it for a couple months, it's also the same thing. Let's see, what are the color options? Is this white? Ooh. Ooh. What is this red back? Why is it red? I mean, depends what keycap you're gonna use. All I know is this is my least favorite colorway. I don't like the tones they chose for these two colors. It's not necessarily the theme, but I just don't like how these two look together. I mean, a neutral color is always pretty safe. This one looks kind of interesting. I wonder what this red peak is. What colorway is this? This looks kind of nice. I feel like the Mecha, if you have GMK Mecha, also looks very nice with the Mecha colorway. This one's also pretty nice too. I'm a big fan of olive. This one doesn't look that cool in renders. I feel like it really depends on how this like cream color turns out. The cream can be either very nice or look kind of meh. Sad cute assassin moment. What's cute assassin? Okay, enter looks pretty straight now. Right shift looks good. Bottom row looks good. Hold on, is this? No, that enter is not straight. Forget if this was fixed or not. EVA 01 theme? Yeah. Okay. Let's pray we do not miss. Okay, board works fine. We can assemble this. My eyes same. Can you explain the process of straightening? Yes, I can. So what I do, I put on the keycaps that are required for straightening, basically the mods, and then I like to put the alphas right next to it. Generally, the alphas should be straight. And then if you notice that the keycap of the mod is not straight, you essentially, while you're heating up one of the pads, you start pushing it in the direction that you want to straighten it towards. And then I just keep repeating that until it turns straight. That's essentially straightening. Resolder, I'm just reheating, because once the solder has cooled off, it's set in stone. In order for the switch to wiggle around a bit, you need to reheat the pad. But I'm not adding any new extra solder. I'm just heating up the pad so that the solder flows again. And then while the switch is loose, I twist it around, or twist it into position. You heat me up. Okay. I've been unsoldering and resoldering it this whole time. That seems faster. Unsoldering and resoldering the switch won't really do much. The reason you have to straighten switches is primarily for mods like these, right? Where it's not enclosed on all four sides. So if you're desoldering and resoldering, you're just relying on RNG luck in the hopes that however it happens to solder again, that you get it right that time. So yeah, resoldering and desoldering, resoldering. I mean, it could work, but it might take longer. Or potentially never work if your RNG is that bad. How fast will it dry though without a fan? Solder dries or cools off instantly. Pretty instantaneous. Well, like, do you have M11? Your subtitles say orangey luck. Orangey luck? Oh, RNG luck. Do you have to replace the stabilizer with the broken leg? No, it's fine. It is fine. Have you returned 21 KB stock yet? What do you mean return? It's all mine. You guys are never getting 21 KB because I'm gonna hoard all of it. Finally just finished on my Alap Spring, built it with onion switches I lubed the other night in GMK Shook. Oh, nice. I liked the onion switches from Wuche Studio. What stabs are these? These are TX stabs, just the white version. These are the latest round of TX stabs. V2, V3. Can you remove stabs without desoldering anything? Depends on the build. If your plate offers, sorry, if your stabilizers are coaster or plate mount stabs, you can. If they are not, depends on the plate cutout. Most keyboards you generally cannot, but the Mode 80 2022 edition, for example, you can actually replace stabilizers without having to desolder because of the massive plate cutouts. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands. Be right back, chat. Okay, we are going to assemble this. We're gonna need all of this. What? Okay. Let's take this apart. Never mind, his back streamer is gone. Oh, Mr. Glarsis, hello. Rats, he's back. Okay. Last time I saw the screen was when Taeha was screaming Hoya. Wait, I have not yelled that on stream. What a shame. Dutch Master W, hello. That's way too long. On stream, yeah. Also, how do you guys like this shallower depth of field view? Is it too shallow? Should I close the lens a bit more? Love it. Looks nice. Okay. Does anyone know if Apollo is going to do another round of Space80? I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I mean, they've brought back the Space65 multiple times now. I personally like the Space80 way more than the Space65. Okay, those long back ones are... they just will not come out. Nice bokeh. I much prefer when Taeha isn't in these streams. Okay. I ended up getting a 7V, so I'm sure if I'm going to get Fuji now. I mean, the 7V is very nice. Okay, thankfully the client installed the gaskets to the case already. So we don't need to install them on the plate. Should I just leave them here for now? Okay, we almost... oh, one fell off. Are you copying Willem Verbeek's new book On the Sunny Side of the Street? Yes, I definitely will be copying a copy. Old build out, new build in. For those wondering, it looks like the old build was using a FR4 plate as well. And we're gonna switch it out with the polycarb. Okay, pretty simple construction actually. Are you gonna? Yeah, I'm gonna harvest GMK Apollo. Man, these back screws are like not. I don't know if they're not threaded well or what, but it's like tight. Hog, is that for me? Hello, Mr. Croissant. Creams are my first linear. Not sure what to try next. Oh, they're your first linear. I would say you could try out Duroc Palms. Raids are also pretty nice. Any of the SP Star linears I also really like. The new Gateron switches, everyone's raving about Oil Kings lately. Minx, Gateron CJ, Gateron X, Gateron KS3 still also perfectly fine. Jwick also popular. SP Polaris, yeah. Are Heinebusch PCBs on another level compared to other PCBs? Is the difference in quality that vast? I would say Heine's PCBs are pretty nice. They're very consistently working well. They generally support a lot of the popular layouts. Heine's PCBs are nice. I mean, when it comes to PCBs, I would say the biggest thing you want to look for is just longevity, right? Heine's PCBs aren't really known to just die on you one day. There's probably flashier PCB designers that make their PCBs look all nice, but Heine's PCBs are still pretty dank. Okay, don't need any of these anymore. Now let's harvest the keycaps. Oh. KS3 greater than. Oh, are KS3s Mr. Garcis's favorite switch? Shake and bake Kev. Shaken Bakev. I think this one was 2 months. I think the Everglide Aqua King are slept on. Yeah, Aqua King is also pretty popular. Yes. Clarcis's favorite switch is a linear. I feel betrayed. Linears are GOAT. Gateron just announced new North Pole switches and G Pro 2.0 with tighter tolerances. G Pro? Does that stand for Gamer Pro? Epsilon's also another recent switch I still have not tried yet. Ah, I need to buy that. I forgot. That's the one thing I did not buy. I haven't looked too deep into Gateron. I should. Black Inks always came up, but they have so many options. Yeah, Gateron is a pretty... they've been coming up with some pretty nice switches as of late. Gateron Pro. Oh, is that what it's? Is that what the G stands for Logitech? G Pro? No, they don't use Gateron switches. Are you buying Space round 3? Nope. I would much rather wait for a new round of the Space Gateron Pro Superlight. I'm getting a keyboard that have an option with Cherry MX Blue. What do you recommend since I don't know anything about keyboards? I would say go with browns if you've never tried keyboards. Blues can be very loud, you might not like it. Reds are pretty mediocre stock. Butchered my name. It's just shake and bake. The VV is just for looks. What? Okay, I thought it was shake and bake. But the way you have it written, I thought it was shake and bakev. Okay, I'll call you shake and bake. I think it stands for gaming because the Logitech G website is Logitech Gaming. I see. Kind of regret not hopping on this group, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I am liking how this looks way more than I expected. Have you seen the Hoshizora keyboard? No, I have not. Ah, dang it, I forgot the P. Oh my, I just did the same thing again. I'm getting old. What do you think about Rama at current stage where Woba is gone and there are no new designs? We'll see. Yeah, I mean, like you said, they haven't really pushed out a new design. They're just rerunning old stuff in new colorways. We shall see how that turns out. I remember they sent out some hiring posts. Wonder if they've hired new people. Is the bottom row growing on you? Okay, I don't know about that, Alejandro. But, well, I have a question. Did GMK Apollo not offer 1.5U mods? Like, this kind of makes sense to me if the GMK set only offers 1.25 mods. Because I know a lot of sets, they don't offer full mod compat. I think I might consider this layout if the set I'm buying only offers 125U mods. But if it offers 1.5 mods, I will stick to 1.5. That's novel. Oh, sorry, novelty is what I meant. Yeah. Isn't that alt 1.5? Yeah. So 7U spacebar, 1.5, 1.5, 125, 125, 125, 125. It only offered one kind with just two of them. Yeah, I think a lot of GMK sets do that for novelty kits, where you'll have mods in either 1.25 or 1.5. I don't know if many offer it in both. If it's in both, it's usually not enough for both exterior 1.5 mods. That's just weird. Math checks out. Yeah, the math just check out. Palm plate versus PC. I'd probably go palm. I personally like the sound of palm plates better generally. But there have also been builds where I like PC plates. If I could only pick one, I'd probably pick palm though. I'll give them this. It's better than a 625U bottom row. You know, I think I agree. I think I would take this bottom row over 625U bottom row. Best of both worlds. Uh-oh, music stopped. Okay, we heard a lot of jazz today. Should we play some non-jazz? Let's move on to... Should we play some Korean music? Do solder fans actually work? I guess I'm curious on those. Always just figured opening a window was better. I mean, if your fan, I think anything to get the fumes away from you is fine. My fan also has a carbon filter, so it does filter out. I feel like if it has a filter, if you're blowing the air away from you, better than not, right? But I mean, opening the window is also fine. Just having a fan also helps on top of it, I think. Where did you get your desk mat from? This is from GMK Botanical when it ran on OmniType. Ooh, I feel like this board is gonna look really nice in photos with this matching keycap set. Kind of nice. Is your name Taeha or Nathan or both? It is both. Taeha is my Korean name. Nathan's my English name. Types is actually not my last name. I'm not Types. Okay, the build is done. This is the first time we're featuring a Space80. Let's see how heavy it is. Grace, hello. What do you mean your last name isn't Types? What a scam. Okay, Grace Twong. Is your last name Twong? I thought not. That's like my perfect 75% board right there, but I won't be affording that. Wait, this is an 80%, not a 75. Does Taeha have a meaning in Korean? No, but the Chinese characters for it do. Fully built, no foam. I lied, it has that thin silicone sheet on the bottom, but that's it. Oh shoot, I just teared it. With a GMK set, 2,053 grams, 4 pounds, 8.4 ounces, 4.5 pounds. What is the reason for the English name? For easier transition when you came to the United States? Or was the US just like, no, you American now, you need new name? No, it was mostly because of schooling. Kids couldn't pronounce Taeha. I feel like a lot of immigrants have an English name, right? Or I mean, it's not even an American thing. I feel like it's just, if you're an immigrant in a new country, you generally wanna, I feel like most of them get a like name in that country's culture. Substitute teachers be like Taeha Kim. Yeah, I got a lot of Taeha Kims growing up. I get Taeha, I get Tasha, and I also get Taeha. Cause Taeha is the Yu-Gi-Oh girl. My name is not Taeha. It's Taeha. Taeha and Taeha are pretty different, I would say. But I also got called Taeha a lot. Can I call you Tasha Gray? Okay. Tia sounds sexy. I probably have gotten Tia too, yeah. Yeah. Dude, Taeha, low-key, one of my childhood waifus. Taeha was pretty dank. The Yu-Gi-Oh girl? Yeah. Alright, can we get casino open if we have mods? While I take the screenshot. Oh, is this cable long enough? It's not long enough. Smooge. Okay. 3, 2. Man, I kind of want the RGB though. Hold on. Is this cable really not long enough? It's because it's on the right side. 3, 2, 1, boom. Taeha cheating even with his childhood animal Wi-Fi? What do you mean? What foam did we use? We used the thin silicone sheet that came with this, but that's about it. Oh, casino? It's just slash prediction. I got it. And then you can make your own or use one of the templates. Okay, this is the build. Casino and bot are open. Place your bets. Let's put this away for now. Didn't know that was a possible layout. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen this layout until now, but it kind of makes sense. If you have only 125U or novelties, I'm kind of digging it. If it has 1.5U novelties, I will use that. But if it's only 1.25, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Should we make the RGB change color or just have it static? Come on. Okay. AC has stopped. Pause the music. This is the Space80 typing test built with whipped creams broken in 320,000 times. Lube 205 grade 0 on stem, 105 on spring, no switch film. Polycarb plate, keycaps that is GMK Apollo. There's no foam except for the thin silicone white sheet that came with the board. Static, please. Is there static? If it's static, that's just the mic. I can't do much about that. Okay, this is how loud the switch. This is how loud the mouse is right at keyboard level. Here we go. Redo. Hold on, this is so heavy. Is this the stock spring? If they're stock novelty switch springs, I blame that. I want to see its stock spring. It's kind of heavy. Man, I did so well in the beginning. And then I tanked. 67% doubted. Okay. Choke City. Okay. These are what the mods sound like. This one's a little over lubed. That's my bad. Yeah, these are stock. Definitely was not clacking with my normal typing speed. The Panda with the 3 years. Sheesh, thank you. John Spray with the 9 months. Thank you, thank you. Okay, redemption. What is the stock weight of creams? I think their bottom out force is around, it's around the same as a Cherry MX Black Switch, right? I think it's 80 grams. It's been a while. Okay, one more. 70 gram, okay. Is this with all the foam? This has no foam. So it still sounds really muted. Yeah, maybe this board is always, in general, just very muted. It sounded very muted with the first build. This has no foam and it's still kind of muted. The mutedness might also be because I can't type as heavily handed with this because the stock spring weight is so heavy. WPM start? All right, I got you, Drew. But overall, I think it sounds pretty nice with the creams. These creams were broken in, so they also sound pretty good. They feel nice. It does have a slight bit. Okay, you're seeing it bounce on the table, but I swear the keycaps are also moving. It is not just the board bouncing up and down on the desk mat. I'll show it without the desk mat, fine. There is a bit of flex. Oh god, I just pressed enter. Not a whole lot, but it's got a slight bounce. It's got a slight bounce. I like the typing experience on this. Yeah, it's got a good level of bounce, but not too much. I also think I want to make the color not rainbow mood, solid color. Let's do like a teal. Ooh, the teal looks kind of nice. Underglow brightness. Let's make it less. How's that? Just like how you bounced all of your viewers with their points. Okay. What typing software is that? This is Monkey Type. All right, what's the spread? Oh, same ratio, 33% believe. That's what they meant when they say static. Oh, I see. Alejandro says that you have weak fingers. I do have weak fingers. Okay, let me lower the desk for optimal typing position. Here we go. Believers, this is the time. Okay, one more. Immortal Razor, they go to 14 months. It's so heavy. This is so heavy. I just can't type fast. This stock spring's too heavy. 140 on the dot? Oh, some people guess 140. Doubters win again. It's okay, only first one of the week. First stream of the week. What springs do you usually use? I'm around 62 gram, but this is 70 gram bottom out. Do you still hold your PR with the phase 1 keyboard? Was that what I did? I don't know what keyboard I got my PR on. Believer to doubter was the way to go. Sorry, Taeha. Smooch. Should we do one more? No, I'm tired. I don't know if I can break. Any long pull switch recommendations? NovelKey Creams? Creamsicles? I think Bobas also have long pull, right? Zaku's? I've tried them loose. I haven't tried them in a build, I think. Creams feel heavier than blacks for me since there's more friction. Interesting. Where'd you get your rings? Exclamation rings. Yeah. Bobas have long pull? Yeah, Bobas are also really nice. Alright. Oh yeah, black cherry pies also have long pull. I do like this board. That's what it looks like from the side. Kind of looks like, this reminds me a bit of the old duck boards. I am not sure. There is this little like extension here for the underglow. I feel like they probably could have done without that. I mean, it mirrors this and this little edge here, but overall pretty neat. USB port. And there's a little arrow indicating Gray Studio. Oh. Yeah, just nice little touches throughout. Doesn't look too over the top, but it looks kind of futuristic. The dead spots are not too bad, I think. Just kidding, I lied. It's pretty bad. The diffusion is not too great. Oh, I'm guessing that, yeah, there's a screw post. These are where the screws go. But even without these screws, you can kind of see the dead zones. From the side is not as bad, but there's definitely a dark spot there. Yeah, the diffusion is not the prettiest, but I also feel like this is kind of standard. Most keyboards don't really do diffusion all that well. You can also see it being spotty here and there. That's their best board ammo? Yeah, I think this is way better than the Space65 round 3. I imagine the Space65 round 3 will probably have a similar typing experience to this, unless they change up the gasket mount, but maybe they expected that notch to be where people carry it from. Maybe, yeah, you do get grippage here. And then you can lift up the board like this. Pretty cool. I like your music on your upload. I missed the music. Yeah, sorry. I started playing copyrighted music, so can't have it in my VODs. Turn RGB off. Yes, I can show you what it looks like with RGB off. This is RGB off. Oh, it is missing focus. That's the back, the booty. Space boy, Spacebo Apollo. This is not the Space80, it's Spacebo. Spacebo Apollo. Have you looked at Owl Lab Spring yet? I want to, but I haven't purchased one and I haven't been sent one. Wait, was this actually 1K? Maybe that's why I didn't buy it. Space80 Apollo Keycap. Holy crap, this was actually $1,000? Oh, I would not pay $1,000 for this. Oh, it was mid 400. Oh, okay, I see, I see, I see. I see, I see. Okay, 400. I think I would pay. $1,000? No way. Okay, this is false price. Yeah, I think mid 400 is fine. I would definitely buy this for mid 400. Okay, I got shocked when I saw this. I was like, hold on. There's no way people bought this for $1,000 at retail. Okay, okay, okay. Makes sense. Where can we get this from? Secondhand market or follow Gray Studio? They'll probably bring this back in the future, but it is not in stock anywhere. Boo Casper, hello. Reminds me of the troll price of 100K for the IU by Perry raffle. Ah, yeah. Probably just a placeholder. Mine was 450 with shipping. Oh, 450 with shipping? That's pretty good. Shipping alone probably must have been like 30 bucks. 30 to 50 bucks, I imagine. So it's probably 400 without shipping. Yeah. I think the price is a placeholder. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it started delivering this year. I see. 50 for shipping. I see, I see, I see. Yeah, so no EU friendly stream tomorrow. If I do, might not be a keyboard build. And then I'll have a stream late at night at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. stream time tomorrow, yes. Total for me was 550 because extra PCB and badge. Makes sense. I think it's 400 for anno finishes. 450 for E finishes. Okay, makes sense because this is E white, so probably why the client paid a little more. What 1K board would you consider buying? I don't think I would buy any custom for $1,000. At least an in-stock retail keyboard. If it's a commission, I'd spend that much. But an in-stock board at $1,000, I don't need something like that. Will you be checking the QK65 out? I should probably buy it because it's so cheap, huh? Let's see. You know what? I'll buy it right now on stream. Where can I buy it? Can I even buy the QK65 anymore? It seems like it's out of stock. Nowhere? Oh. Alright, I don't have a QK65 then. So I did not join in on the pre-order for this. It went out of stock? I see. Some stores still might have. No, I'm sure I'll get a build request eventually. Oh, the QK65. Is there any full-size keyboard with a knob? Not that I'm aware of that's in stock. You should try the Sequence. Isn't that a pre-order? We did build the Portal recently. The keyboard stand I mentioned earlier. Is this gonna leak? Is this 3D printed? Oh, they snuck artisans in there. Interesting. Oh, you can put switches on it. I see. I don't think I have a need for it, but pretty neat. Your teeth are so straight? Yeah, I have been on Invisalign for a while. Zion Studio still has some. Really? Zion Studios? Oh, you can. Black chroma hot swap. Black golden hot swap. Silver hot swap. Blue golden. What is the chroma? Is this chroma? Kind of down for that. Double black soldered. Let's do black chroma hot swap on a aluminum. In stock? Is this the color I want? The green QK65 was nice. For PH residents only? Oh, they don't ship internationally? Smoj. No, this is not USD. Oh no. This is not USD, chat. Okay, it looks, someone said it's PH resident only. Doesn't apply to me then. The chroma is matte. I feel like that's kind of weird. I don't mind matte finishes. If anything, I prefer matte because if it's polished, it's annoying to take care of. What are you shopping for? The QK65. On chroma, yeah, I don't mind matte chroma. I heard they're releasing more later on. I'm sure they will. I mean, this is probably going to be their like bread and butter entry level edition offering. They're supposed to be restocking soonish in theory. QWERTY says round 2 will be soon. Okay. Are you getting the color Zoom 65? No, probably not. Just because I have one. I mean, it feels kind of wasteful to buy one just to check out the new finish. Yeah. Is it back? Can you already buy QK65 again? You cannot, but it is still in stock on Zion Studios if you're a Philippines resident. You have a purple keyboard? Yes, I do. Never live with those fingerprints all the time. Wave 88. What is the Wave 88? Oasis Industry. Oh, I have seen this. How did it sound? It's cool. That's about it. Rice maker with 2 years. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not crazy about like chromed out stuff like this. This back weight, not too crazy about. This angle looks pretty cool though. Will you lie about my proto so I can make massive stonks and retire? Yeah, just cut me like 20%, just 10%, and we're good. Peach Procus raffle goes on sale on ArtKey. Not sure if you're a fan. No, I'm not into artisans. How about Mode Sonnet? I will be getting sent one to build before the pre-order opens, I believe. Deal? Nice. I just got my Gateron box black inks today. I'm surprised how good they are. Yeah, Gateron's been killing the game. Their switches are really nice. Glare TKL, have you seen the interest check? Yes, I have. I mean, I'm a Geon simp. Unless there's an update that I'm not aware of. Glare TKL. Oh, group buy is in 5 days? Shoot. Is this a smiley face? Yeah, I'm a Geon simp. I'm still waiting on Frog Mini. Frog Mini also gonna be pretty nice. I really like huge brass weights like that. I used to. I'm not crazy about massive weights anymore. But I mean, if it does have a crowd. Who isn't a Geon simp at this point? Have you seen this? Oh, the new click clack. Yes. I like the top. I kind of dig the layout. I don't care too much about the bottom though. I mean, the bottom looks cool though. It like kind of reminds me of the Time TKO, but not. It's kind of different. Yeah, I think this board looks pretty nice. Have you seen the Nesson Design 700E with the detached spacebar? Yes, I don't know if I like the detached spacebar. I don't understand the logic behind it. I have never thought that I wanted my spacebar further. The board looks cool. I'm not sure I like this layout. Yo, Mr. Heinebush with the 43 months? Thank you, thank you. Strange layout to get used to, especially have a full-sized keyboard at school or work. This layout? I mean, this layout is not full-size. It does look nice, though. It's gamer ergonomic. Huh? Oh, so it's more in like the natural thumb position? I don't know, maybe. Interesting in a not bad way. Yeah, like I don't think it looks... In my mind, when I think about a detached spacebar, it looks a lot worse. But in the renders, it actually... It doesn't look bad. Like the overall board looks pretty cool. I'll probably try to join this though. I do like how it looks. If they can get their LED diffusion to look like this, pretty OP. But I have high doubts it will look this diffused and nice. Limited to 150 keyboards. I probably will not win this then. Also no cost announcement. I guess depends on price. How about the base kit keyboard? The meme one? I'm not buying that. That is way too big to carry around as a meme. Could you take a look at Luna from Percent Studio? I don't think I've seen that. Luna Percent Studio. The Luna? Is it on their Instagram? Luna 80. Oh, that's interesting. Why is there no Keycaps post for it? I like that weight a lot. How they broke it up with the curve there. I kind of like it. But this front height looks massive. Where's the picture? I hope the front height is not too insane. It looks very thick. This front height though. I'm still waiting for Gawk's Ven 65 yet. I don't know about Percent Studio. They haven't finished proper SCOG fulfillment. Wait, really? They haven't finished SCOG? SCOG reboot Keycaps. When did it run? It ran in 2020. Huh, I'm surprised they haven't finished SCOG. 2 years almost, yeah. That's crazy. I wonder, they might be going through a chip shortage, who knows? Percent Studio doesn't do Keycaps. Ah, I see. They're radio silent on Discord. Hence, why vendor Discords are not that great. Just join a newsletter. They should just offer newsletters. I got my SCOG in late November, early December. I think they have PCB issues. I see. Isn't Percent Studio based in Shanghai? I don't know where, but they are based in China for sure, I think. You should get the new 1.3 mini. What is that? 1.3 mini? Oh, the Ducky board? No TY. Do you have any other thoughts on the Harbor Post build? Yeah, it sounds a little hollow after I've gotten used to it. It's not entirely hollow, but there's just a tiny bit of hollowness to this profile. Typing experience is nice, and I do really like how it looks. So I haven't tried shoving foam in there. If you are not a fan of that kind of slightly hollow sound, I would say you probably want to shove foam in there or just skip the board. But if you don't mind that slight hollowness, it's a pretty nice board. Shanghai lockdown for COVID. Oh. Your thoughts on Blade 60? It's pretty nice for the price. That's about it. Really want to see more 1800 layout boards. Those are my favorite. They just aren't popular, unfortunately. Not a popular layout, so it doesn't make sense for a lot of designers to make them. I heard it's in Shanghai, and the city is having a huge influx of sick people, almost a epidemic that nobody is going out. Shoot, that's scary. They did have a short shutdown in March because COVID was spiking, but maybe it got worse. Have you seen the new colors for the KB67? Yes, they look pretty nice. Thoughts on Rama Ion Zenith? It's not Rama Ion Zenith, but it is pretty nice. I have a Zenith. I like it a lot. Any interest in the Vanquish 65 from Geon? Yes, I really like the design language of the Vanquish. Southpaw 1800 is the dream layout. There was the Hex 6C. You can try to get one in the aftermarket when it ships. Oh, this has a knob. Who asked about full size with a knob? This has a knob. It's Southpaw though. Are GMK keycaps from Drop legit? Yes. I can't wait for the W1AT to ship. Same. I joined in on it. I finished my All Lab Spring build and really like it, but it's my first Alice style keyboard and haven't gotten used to it. Do you not touch type? It's gonna be a while till Geon considers to move on with the Vanquish. She still has Frog Mini and F260 to proceed with. Lol. I see. Yeah, the Vanquish looks really nice. Wait, hold on. Did it ever run? How does someone have one? Someone in chat said they have a Vanquish 65. Because I for sure would have bought one. Did it run? Prototype? Yeah, I know they put out the interest check. But now I'm wondering if it ever ran. The proto is only at the office. Geon sent a proto to a Korean streamer. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Yeah, because I for sure would have kept up with it. Any new photography stuff? No, I have not bought new photo gear. Is Geon sending you a Glare TKL? No idea. Oh, it's Kenyans. I see. Any merch updates? Oh, yes. I have finalized the Ziploc bag. Almost at home stretch. So production will start of the final Ziploc production. Whenever that gets here to the States in my hands, we might be having merch sale. But I expect, now that Shanghai is in lockdown, I hope it's not too long. I want to say tentatively probably June. Let's say 2 months. Assuming no bigger lockdown in China. Let's see if it gets to me in 2 months. Any cool new knives? Nope. Thoughts on Rama U80? It looks nice. Sound and feel was whatever to me though. It's very stiff. Where can we buy your merch? It will most likely be on my website. Still haven't thought about if I want to separate it out yet, but we'll see. I'll give everyone enough time to pre-plan. Yeah, but everything's moving along now. I have sent out the files to the photo retoucher. They are being retouched on as of like last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, just waiting on packaging. Have you watched Jujutsu Kaisen movie? Yes. We guys still got a link up for your merch? Yes. Do you know of a board that is essentially a 60% but with the additional row up top? Not that I know of. I want to say there probably isn't a custom like that in recent. Did they release a new One Piece episode last week? And they did not. Do I go for GMK fakes or actual GMK? Actual GMK. June is going to be expensive. Merch, Miklon. Oh, well, I feel like my merch probably won't sell out. You might have time for merch. Any suggestions on a non-silent but pretty muted linear? Does not exist. I would say just lube your linear. That's the best you can do. What switch do you recommend on MonoK KFE CE? Probably a linear switch. Text me the D1 stuff. Get fulfilled? Yes, sir. Here in the stream, you can see the pain and Taeha's eyes waiting for the Type K. Yeah. What's your favorite keyboard right now? I've been really enjoying the Hex 4B. It sounds and feels so good. Have you tried RAID switches? Yes, I was also a big fan of RAIDs. They felt and sounded pretty nice. Tex is coming in, gotta get a new key. Oh, Tax is coming in, gotta get a new key beat. Nice, nice, nice. Frick, I gotta pay my taxes. You just reminded me. I have 10 more days? Okay. Typed on the Vulcan Pro a couple days ago, one of the best 60s I've ever felt. Yeah, Vulcan Pro is really nice. I kind of want to ask Zonda for a commission, because he probably will not be bringing it back. The stems of my RAID 1s broke in my keycaps. What? Are they fragile? I haven't heard of this issue. Is Keychron Q2 with Polycarbonate plate good? Yes. Are you going to do stickers with your merch? Yes. Are Gateron yellows muted? No. Gateron yellows are not muted at all. Polycarb or metal heavy grail? I personally like the metal heavy grails over the polycarb. If you're using a playlist, link, no playlist. I'm just looking up musicians and artists. And I'm just letting Spotify take its course. Any suggestions for keycaps to match the forest green on the Space80 round 3? GMK Botanical. Have you seen Q65 Keychron and Evo 70? No, who is Evo 70? I feel like I've seen this. It has a knob though. Do you get tired of rapid fire answering questions? No. I kind of enjoy it. If you need a quick infusion of cash to your income, what do you usually turn to first, Nathan? A sponsor stream, subathon, something else? No, the first thing I turn to is liquidating material goods. I'd probably sell a keyboard or a camera or something that I collect. I feel like doing a subathon to generate money, I don't want to abuse that. It's just more for anniversaries or special occasions. I only ask since taxes were mentioned and I need to pick up extra shifts at work. Yeah, I would say sell your keyboard. Sell your keyboard. Sell stuff that you have first that you can get rid of. I guess that's it. I also don't do a lot of non-keyboard sponsor stuff. Can you recommend me a beginner-friendly film camera, please? Is Minolta a good first camera? Minolta is a great brand for film. I mean, depends on what you're looking for film, though. Are you just looking for a point and shoot? 35mm medium format? What's your budget? Bro, Changwon looks hella pretty in the Weeknd's music video. Wait. I did not know. I haven't heard this song. Ooh, 1 day ago? What the? 이놈의 시기 이름으로 9 months. Twitch 애기, thank you. Yeah, I actually listen to a lot of songs without really paying attention to the lyrics. Just listening to the melody. True lyrics are distracting. I don't know if they're distracting, but sometimes you just listen to songs for the melody. Too stunned to speak. Okay, that's a new Big Bang song. I haven't watched it yet. I should. Is it good? The music video seemed kind of fire. I like the aesthetic of Evil Dolch. Any thoughts on the design? I forget what it looks like. That ran a while ago, no? GMK Evil Dolch. Yeah. I mean, red and black, it's a pretty nice theme. Didn't care too much for the novelties, but colorway is pretty nice. Is there going to be a QK65 round 2? That's what I have been told. Yes. Support Dolch round 5, ran by a community member and modded this channel Lightning. Wait, didn't that also run a while ago? Or is there a new round? Oh yeah, Dolch round 5. I'm pretty sure I joined in. That's old too, right? Oh, extras coming out. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, so many Dolces. Yeah. Did you see the Olivia Rodrigo and BTS V moments? Yeah, I did. It was kind of weird because the people in the back were just like watching. But I mean, I love Olivia and BTS is too dank. Try to pronounce Dolch correctly. How do you pronounce Dolch? Is it not Dolch? Is it Dolch? Well, I swear everyone says it's Dolch. Dolch? It is Dolch? Yeah, I thought it was Dolch. I will, but I'm fresh out of money. That cute to the clown. Smoj. Dolch? How to pronounce Dolch? Oh, I don't trust this guy. Man, they just took the Microsoft voice. I don't know if Dolch, is it an actual word? What is the meaning of Dolch? Oh, it's an actual word. In German. Dagger. A knife or short sword for stabbing. Ah, I see. Okay. The CH sound is pretty hard to say, I think. How do you know how long cable mods takes to ship after ordering? On their website, it says a couple business days, but due to COVID, I would say give them a week. If it hasn't shipped out in around a week and a half, then you can send them an email. But they should ship out very quickly. They have told me that they have experienced some delays here and there, but they should still be able to hit the 1.5. They should still be able to ship out within 1.5 weeks. So if they haven't, yeah, send them an email. It's like how the US pronounces Porsche, but it's actually Porsche. How do you pronounce Porsche? Porsche, how to pronounce? Yeah, the Americans just butcher everything.
Porsche.
Oh, it's Porsche. Oh.
Porsche.
Why do we butcher everything? Why do Americans not pronounce things the way it should? My cable mod order was put in this past month. It came in like 2 weeks ago. Nice. Try... Is that Puget? No. Pugot. Pronunciation. Puziot? Peugeot? What? I was thinking of Puget Systems. How do you pronounce Puget? Oh, it's P-U-G-E-T. Whoops. Wrong Puget. It's French? Yeah. Gyugoto? What is my favorite Pokemon? Is this actually a Pokemon name? Not heard of this. Gyugoto. Doesn't even work on Google Hits. Try isn't it Volkswagen? Volkswagen pronunciation.
Volkswagen.
Is that wrong? In German, maybe Germans. What? It's an F? Huh? Why Volkswagen is pronounced as Volkswagen? Basically, V is turned to F. Is this another German rule? Isn't there also like another one? Doesn't also V get read as like W or some, or I don't know. W gets read as V. I thought there was one. W is V. Yeah, that's the one I knew. I didn't know V was F though. So it's VF? Southerners pronouncing Hyundai? Hyundai? What do you think about 7V if you like Hex 4B? Similar PCB mount. You know, I might give the point in sound and feel to the Hex 4B because Hex 4B is plateless. 7V is also nice, but plateless just has a different characteristic entirely. Is there a place to get notified about QK65 round 2? Probably sign up for their newsletter. There must be one on QWERTY keys. Yeah, sign up for their mailing list and join their Discord server. Playlist is just too dank. Agreed. Join another Discord. You know what? Okay, I thought of an idea. How about some talented engineer in the hobby? What if they made a newsletter bot? Have them join all the vendor Discord orders, scrape them every day, and then send out a newsletter. That would be pretty cool. So that none of us have to ever join vendor Discords. Shouldn't be too hard for a software engineer. Too many variables, but that would be nice. Would there be too many variables? I guess you would still need to... No. I mean, I guess you might get like spam messages. You would just need to scrape the announcements channel I assume most vendors have an announcements channel or announcement. Every time there's a new entry in that channel, add it to your newsletter, and then send a newsletter out at a specified time every day. Only if someone in the stream you see a software engineer. There are also some which announce in the chat channel. Wait, some vendors announce news in the chat channel? Isn't that what MBG? What is MGB? MGB. MGB is a two-door sports car manufactured from 1962. Oh, Mech Group Eyes. Mech Group Eyes? Do they give vendor updates though? It just tells you when something's running, no? Yeah, it doesn't have vendor news. I'm talking specifically about vendor news. This is more so like which group eyes are live. There are vendor announcements, I think. Really? Wait, I don't see anything about vendor announcements on this website. It only shows the product listing and the vendors who are proxying. The Discord has vendor-specific restock. Oh! Fine. Let me see if this Discord is worth joining. Join Mech Group Eyes. I gotta verify. No, but this is also unreliable. Actually, is it? This might just be pulling from vendors, huh? You will never pay attention to it? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna visit this server every day is the problem. I'm guessing this just this isn't the vendor actually posting, it's just pulling from the vendor Discord, right? Okay, I'll give this a thought. I'll keep it right under my personal server, see how that goes. But even still, I would still prefer a newsletter, because when you look at a Discord announcements channel, so limited. Yeah. I was thinking of the layout, but in the sense of the program minds a specific task within Discord and designating the program to only get a certain channel to just gathering it up on the website categories. Still haven't built my Space80. I'm so glad you're building it now. Yeah, Space80, I'm a big fan. Upgrade it to the personal Discord folder. You must be determined. Yeah, I feel like I don't get why people still insist on making Discord servers. I also feel like vendors don't really ping newsletters that much. It seems like vendors also prefer to ping Discords. Because I don't get too many newsletters from vendors. I'm in like 15 servers because every vendor has their own. Yeah. Discord is nice. I don't think it's nice for news though. Imagine a place. Okay. Who is live? I think that is the end for today's stream. It's 90% Switch group buy, stab restocks, random desk mats, and keyboards you will never join. Yeah, I have decided to not join any vendor Discords. My server list is full. I hate it here. What's up, Courtney? Is that the paper thing? Okay. I mean, it's interactive. A newsletter kind of old. How many vendors actually interact with you in vendor servers though? On a personal level. There should be that one server. There should be one server that vendors can post in for newsletters. Maybe. Can I ask a personal question? Why so cute? Who are you talking to? Imagine being called cute. I'm not cute. Made a small stream or make the night. This hobby is all about returning the vintage newsletter would be a hit. Yeah. Email. Is that like TikTok but just messages? Okay. Oh my goodness. So many people are streaming today. Okay, let's see. Do you guys want stream tomorrow? Yes, stream tomorrow, but it will be at 7 p.m. Pacific. No EU friendly stream tomorrow. You know what? Let's raid. Let's play Robin songs. He is one of my TFT senpais that I watch regularly to learn about the game. Thank you guys for hanging out today. OMG, I'm gonna be cooking dinner at 7. You might not want to miss tomorrow's 7 p.m. stream though. There might be a surprise and it's gonna be worth. So eat dinner early. Scrumptious Man Jerky, thanks for the 2 years. Thank you. Sorry I missed it earlier. There is a new vlog out on Taeha Snipes. Oh shoot, I haven't updated this. This is the old vlog. But there's a new vlog. One of my friends is a musician. I don't know how many of you guys listen to the K-pop group NCT, but their song Lemonade, my friend was the producer / writer, and NCT bought it off of him. So we threw him a surprise party. It's very wholesome, very nice. A lot of music this time around. They freestyle a bit. Go check out the new vlog on Taeha Snipes. All old previous VODs get uploaded to Taeha Tapes. If you guys have been wondering why there's no VODs on the Twitch channel, it gets uploaded all to Taeha Tapes. It's our first time in this chat. Show us your keyboard. Is going to be the raid. Have fun in Robin stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow.